Flegler, Gamble, Tessie New, good footwork, intercepts. Dane Gagai's away. Hakes is out after him. Here goes Gagai. Xavier Coates is now out after him. Here comes Xavier.
Oh, what a tackle.
What a tackle. That's amazing. How did he do it?
Campbell Gillard off a nice ball there. He slipped it away to Marnie. Marnie's going to kick. How neat was that? And now Simonson. Simonson sprinting upfield. Edwards gets across. It's just got that
Front foot. Drinkwater. There's the intercept. Tomo is away. Here come the chasers. Dearden coming across. Tommy Dearden gaining on Tomo.
What a tackle. What a tackle, Tommy
Tackle of the
Dearden.
century, Tom.
Hutchison to Burton at the back. Kick out, quick hands. Couldn't clean it up, Connor Tracy. Here's a go. Dominic Young coming across. A chance to wrap him up. Blake Tapper's there to make the tackle. Scott Sattler style.
Oh, that was an amazing tackle there. You can see him lying.
Our tackle 5. Chance for Brisbane. Berrigan, Lockyer, Darren Smith, and it's intercepted by Benji Marshall. Marshall's being chased by Seymour. Marshall's over halfway. Benji Marshall, he's running away from them now. Benji Marshall scores, and the
Merrin.
for Cleary, quick hands, straight into the hands of David Fusatua. He's already been run down in the first half. What about the second? It's Wonga Blake again. This time, victory goes to David Fusatua.
little kick in behind, deflection, and late Shiano Leilua will send Dufty 90, but Nickel clocks that. He's not giving up. Look at this foot race at the death. Dufty's going to break his heart though and get a late consolation. Nothing like a sprint.
From Little it goes, Madden to Laurie, cut out ball, intercepted here by Tautau Moga. Nobody in front of him. Naden trying to close. Dewey coming across the field will get there. He has an attempted tackle and takes him into dust.
Getting dangerous again. Keary intercepted by Burns, and Burns is outside the 30. Here's Morris coming fast. He gets the ball back, and away goes Johnston.
Short ball there, intercepted by Jared Wallace. Nobody in front of him. Radley tracks him down. Across Walker again, an awkward one, a little juggle. We need some super glue. Jason Saab, he's got fresh air, and he can really motor. So can Damien Cook. What a chase by the
Kick out. He's made the most of it with a great pick-up. It's been pinched by Rapata. He's down the sideline. The referee hasn't blown the whistle. Look at Campbell Gillard. He's charging from the other side, and Cleary can't get Rapata.
Walk, oh, that's a forward pass. Kalamatangi puts it down anyway, and look out. Tom Drabojevic turning defence into attack. Here's Saab. He's away. He puts the foot down. Ilias comes across. It's Jason Saab. What a tackle. But he gets up and goes again. Sensation.
Here's Mitchell and Graham. Oh, he juggled it. Toro's got off the guns. It's Toro against Walker. And Cook coming. And he bumped it. Toros, he's going to go the whole way and score. What a moment in the game. Toro off the juggle pass and bumped off.
Boy, the play keeps going. Pengai Jr. Oh, he went the offloading. He sensed Plath was there. Canterbury up with the ball. Hello, the Fox. Josh Adokar. Boy, oh boy, the fend. Chased by the hammer. One for the Ages.
Out to Cleary with a wide ball, and then a dummy, and then a lofted ball inviting Vunivalu. Vunivalu down, up again, breaks the tackle. There's a chase on, but Vunivalu inside the 20. He'll run the length of the field almost. And the Fijian Vunivalu scores.
Stimson, who was just watching on, ball watching, and the ball came his way. Burton kicking, got a shout from Adokar. Here's the foot race. Oh, the hammer. He just went into cruise control and took down the Fox.
Here's Hastings. They go through the hands. They got us.
Oh! It's plucked away, and French. Now French is flying from the far side of the ground. Manu comes across. Oh, Bevan French. Oh, the orange at the Queensland. Hines pushes it on. Delivers an intercept for Cherry Evans. He's scooting away. The 35-year-old legs might not get him there. He kicks ahead for Coach to run after him. Oh, the kick was majestic. Halfway line. Adam Reynolds drifting. There's a chance. Kurt Capewell breaks free. He's looking for support. No, he's not. He's going to the corner and he'll get there. Kurt Capewell. Sean Lane was in there. Now it's with Sean Johnson. Intercept. Sivo. Here he goes and here comes the chase. They're going to get to him. The cavalry arrives. He finds Wonga Blake. They're not going to get to him. The Eels, they're electric. They go coast to coast to score a try. Second of the night for Parramatta.
What a play that was by Micah Sivo.
Away now to Wakeup.
There we go, there's Pappenhauser.
Hughes is off. If he gives it to Pappy, he'll score a third. Hughes pins the ears back. Here we go. Pappy's there. He's over for a hat trick. They go the length.
Big play.
Yo again. And then May bounces away for Burton. Burton looks at the gap, lofts the ball back in field. Melbourne have got the ball. That's Hughes, the 7. He's in a foot race. They're coming at him and coming across at him, herding him back in. Still he's going, and now he's...
Xavier Coates now. Goes straight through. Xavier Coates into the backfield. Oh, gets through Sloan as well. Hunt is chasing, but Xavier scores. Again, right wing, but it's the left winger who gets over.
At 173 games with the Melbourne Storm. Crichton! With an extraordinary intervention. Crichton bounding up the field. Crichton to the 20. Queensland jumpers chasing everywhere, but if the Blues get it left, they're in again.
Well, that was as close as it gets. They say play on. Cooper with the ball.
Oh, Maloney is still...
Intercept. Away goes. Away goes James Maloney. They're kicking him home, the Sharks fans. Maloney is there. Listen to the fans at Elliott.
Gordon trying to get there. Oh, brilliant. Take out Okar. Here he goes to bust them. He's going to go 90. The Fox is flying. He's got Sammy covered, or has he? Sammy coming late. What a chase. Oh, Sammy.
Oh, ball over the top. Dewey. Oh, what about that for a catch? Now, Arby was with the trainer. He's going to try to make the tackle. Ball goes to Trindle. Superb covering. And that's for Nuapoli.
Last play. Hughes kicks across field for Anderson, but what a take! Attacking the ball is Azarko. This is a turning point.
Pappy's coming
across. Azarko for the corner. Here comes Pappy. He gets him, but he's got the ball down. What a chase! What a try!
Young had to go. Now Ethan Strange putting the footwork on. Throws the intercepts. Brett Naden. Oh, look at the speed. Picking him up. Xavier Savage rounds up Naden in time, but it's in.
Now as you can do all that without...
Matthews back blocker. It's the other fullback sprinting over halfway. Ronaldo is chasing. Ronaldo has got Tessino, who has still rolled over to score.
Real depth on this right-hand side. Cut out. Intercepts. Go on, Adam Dewey. The rugby league community behind you. Kyo Weeks is far. He's got him. What a moment for Adam Dewey.
Oh, dear, the pass landed straight in the bread basket of Ramian. Buller is tearing after him. Ramian versus Buller. Buller with a brilliant tackle from the...
The chant again. Miller drops it onto his foot and drops it straight into the hands of David Fafita. Look at him go. Running down the field, chased by Miller. Ponga coming. Pong.
Latrell and Burgess and Latrell. Mitchell up the centre. Nicarima there. Nicarima away. Young from nowhere.
Adventurous here, Tino.
Oh no, it's to Tuala. Here's trouble. Tuala. Herbert chasing. Tuala not going to get there. They've got
To Melbourne, review this quite quickly, and then move on with the next game plan. Oh no, here we go.
intercepts. It's Reynolds. Does he have the pace? Here they come. Reynolds testing out the hamstring.
I reckon he's dropped it.
Oh, did he?
He's looking straight up the big screen.
Marnie spears it to Flanagan. He wants to try to find the end goal. It's a trap and scrap, and Hines has got it back. And the referee lets play go. And Nico, he's running with the breeze. They're after him. I think he's going to go the distance. Nico, what a tackle! Jake Abbott. The West Tigers at the SCG. And here we go. Tuivasa Sheck. What's he going to do? He stands Gunderson up. He takes on Wonga Blake. Blake gets him. He throws the pass. It's on the boot. They've scored another one.
He scored his second career try double. Hutchison left side. Intercept. Feltz on his way. Aiming for Feltz corner. Tracy will run him down.
What a
Puts him in
chase.
the bear hug.
What a chase, what a tap.
To Bellis. He goes to Musgrove. They trail by just 4, and now a strip. Hudson Young comes away with it. He's got some toe, so does Jaden Sewer. It's Young digging for the line. Lomax won't get to him. Hudson Young, he celebrates.
To Crosland. Ponga gets away from Clifford. Gets away from Nanai and Robson. Gets a pass intercepted by Felt. Now the old Kyle Felt will be off and gone. But here comes the cavalry. There he goes. Cogger's coming after him. And no, he's going to get there. Kyle Felt still has the pace.
Now a loose one. Look out. Look out. Carl Pereira's away. Chasing his tackle. Carl Pereira holds his feet. Goodbye. Titans are coming. Luffy.
Four. Oh, Crichton pinches one from the restart. Crichton's in open space. Walsh has got the speed and he gets him just in time.
There's enough.
Against the sideline. They're trying to get him one-on-one, and there was a little bit of work there off the ball by Hammer. And look at Walsh now. Burning into the open. He's tackled Scott Settler style by Minnesota.
Amona to two. Oh, they're through here. He's away. Tupou got support. Amon will try to finish this off. It's a full race with Tetavano. He'll try to take him on the outside. The cook on his man. He doesn't do it.
Plays remaining. They get on the short side. Holmes. Well, quick hands there from Dunny. Intended to link up there with David Bowen. Now there's a chance. Walsh down the sideline. Nobody in front of him. Lukey is chasing. Look at Lukey get to him and save a try.
Not sure where he copped the knock. Now to the right side, intercept. Coates, a sprinter's on. Xavier Coates, he's got Keary covered, has he? He's away from Keary. Chased by Ponga. Coates has got enough. Xavier Coates for Melbourne.
Sunshine Coast. You can secure your tickets. The game's coming up. Here's Johnston. Why wouldn't you want to go and watch Alex Johnson? He'll run away and score another one, does he? Has he lost it on the way down? Goes into touch.
Come, Hamilton with it. Goes outside. Won't be fun at all.
Kinney.
Tigers away. Kinney's got speed on the chase.
Look at this.
Lehman's got plenty. So is Kinney. Trying to track him down. Goes early, doesn't get him. Max Lehman scores a grand final try and gives it a double thumbs up. Kick in. Gufferson watches. Has watched a little too long almost. Oh.
He's got the half back there, cheeky.
Moses. A quick restart. Moses on Jefferson. Moses away. Hoffman in support. Cover is coming. Moses is going to get there. Mitchell Moses.
Not this time. Schiller almost mistimed the jump, but he got so high, he still caught it on the full while he was mid-air. He can run, and now look at him go. Oh, he burns away Seaney. Seaney has to come back. This is a stunning try. James Schiller goes 100
Smoothie left. And this time the line intercept. Timokol on his way. Cover coming. Madden and Walsh. Timokol takes them on. Bumps away from 1 and 2. Smoothie. Mam. Over the top. Intercept again. And it's Schiller this time. The chaser is Walsh. Walsh v Schiller. He's got him covered. He bumps off Walsh. Penrith, Luai. Ball. Intercept. Intercept. Timoko away. Chasers led by Luai. He'll give it to the speedster. Savage. Canberra go 100 metres.
Tackle set. Tap from the 20. Counts to Pat Van Housen. Is he off and gone? He gets a pass away to Howard. Young is there. He slips away from him. What a try.
Now Walters. Reynolds. They haven't put the cue in the rack. Mam's now putting a grubber kick through the line. Of course you would. Staggs comes up with the ball. Staggs beats Tracy. Staggs beats another. What a try. This is the best rugby league you'll ever see.
Wishaw trying to pluck a kick. Oh, Kaya Weeks just breaks them open and he's away. He comes to the fullback far Logo. Weeks just eases around him. Absolutely sensational. And just like that, the Raiders score. Kaya Weeks.
Dab over the top. Gutherson attacks and look out. Gutherson's heading Tupou's way. Gutherson's over halfway. He's got too much time for Rhea Hargreaves, but can't find
Lip, he does. He gets there, beats the first, second, and third defender. Look out if he starts to get into full flight. Jordan Lip, here comes Beryl. Great tackle. Through the hands, intercepts. Turbo is away. Here come the chasers. They're not going to get to Tom Trbojevic.
The Tigers, they need a result. Sullivan off the Galvin kick. Oh, ball over the shoulder. Well read though by Tom Dearden. Saw that coming and now here he is making a break. Nobody in front of him. Buller on his hammer. Will get to him. Can't make the tackle. Still going Dearden. It's Alex Lobb who tracks him down eventually.
Sailor down the middle and the flick. Staggs into the backfield. Sloan can't hang on. Here comes the cover, but Sloan putting the foot down. Marsky the last hope. Staggs for the line. Katoni Staggs. A wonderful try.
Munster, Hughes, the halves combining, and there's the fullback Pappenhausen, and now Myers has got it up over the halfway line, on track for his first ever NRL try. It's a length of the field, intercept the 21-year-old in career game number.
Wayne Bennett just started laughing again.
Here he is.
Welsh. Kevin Walters might be laughing because Reece Welsh beats tough. What a step, still going. Reece Welsh, it'll be spectacular. Reaches out, Scott.
To him this year. Oh, Munster doesn't get a kick away. And there's picked up. And away goes Tom Trbojevic. Here comes the Fox. Turbo Tom. The Fox is coming. So is Chamber.
That's Newcastle side. Crosland. There's a good ball intercepted. And it's Luke Metcalf. Will he have too much gas? Sharp's dragging him. Great chase from Fletcher Sharp.
With Smith, Cleary, quick hands, a Titans hand. Campbell, up over halfway. He's going through the gears. Jaden Campbell, toe, Jenkins, Campbell. Home for the soup.
Now Ward to Dodd with a kick. Ricky picks it up. Now there goes Jordan Ricky over the halfway line. He's got 30 metres to go. Here comes Ward. He's going to make the tackle. Well done, young man.
What a tackle.
Aston Ward. Ham will play it. Carrigan goes to Reynolds. Reynolds intercepts. Here we go. Bentley Harper. Here come the chase. Katoni Staggs coming across. Staggs makes the tackle. Carrigan away to Ezra. He saves the day, coach, and he might pound away upfield. He gets to the 30. Reynolds is after him. Here's the wild man. He's missed him. Mariners back to Coates.
minutes.
12 and a half. Talungi! There you go! Penrith are buckled! Coaches away! They're not going to catch him, surely!
McLean.
On the other side of the field, McLean coming after him! Coach! Boys!
I don't know.
I don't know whether he's got there. What a chase by Casey McLean! The referee says try. He doesn't normally miss Xavier Cup.
Now Walker. Hawkins, intercept Reynolds. Now, has he got the pace? Reynolds, 30 metres to go. 20, 10. He's going to get there, is he? They drag him down, slides over. And the veteran, Adam Reynolds.
Parramatta have to try and hang on. Lomax intercept. Parramatta now got their chance. Chase Moses. Chases from everywhere. Tracy. Curran. Moses.
And Crichton's kick lands straight in the lap of Sandon Smith. Smith to the halfway. Crichton kicked it and he's chasing him and he's making ground. Crichton's going to get there. Sandon Smith.
Brayley in for Pearce. Set up again for Clifford. Numbers there. Oh, Kurt Mann's in horror. He's missed it altogether. Aitken's come up with it. Mann can't get him. Aitken, it's Brayley again. Dominic Young can't get him. Brayley won't either this time.
Pappenhausen, quick hands from Katoa, and Anderson is away. Down the sideline, infield. Moses, Leo. He's dragged into touch by Metcalf with a try-saver.
Crossbar here. Out to the right. Martin goes flat. Intercept. Now it's on. The big chase. Burton in the headgear. Harris Davida back inside. Bronson Cherry. Canterbury go 95 metres. And suddenly I'm able to see 25,000 flag. So pretty good set, Dragon.
Yes. Another good set.
Flanagan long and high. And chasing. Cook went down there on Weeks. You don't want to miss him. He might give you a second chance. He's beaten all the Dragons.
Oh, no
he
way.
beat Jared Sutton. He's beaten everyone. They're chasing. Little was magnificent. Weeks has still got there for a hat-trick. Kyo Weeks. All right, St George Illawarra now into the last 15 minutes. They will try the trick shot. Gutherson over the top. Sloaner's got speed.
Here we go.
Sloaner's got the bounce. Now it's Sloan v Weeks. And Sloan burns him. Dragons with a trick shot.
Drinkwater. Oh, so creative. Robson's having a nightmare. Couldn't hold on. And look at the counter-attack. Luai to Taylor May. To Ruba Looms. Flick pass. We're back to 2005. To Ruba. Can he accelerate? He's got support. Buller! Buller! Oh, the try is amazing.
Kenny finds Yo. Cleary very quickly back on the left-hand side. 3 on 2. Intercept ball thrown by Cole. Derby is away. Here's McLean trying to get to him, reeling him in. Derby on the treadmill. They'll stop him. He fires the ball out the back, and the Panthers run 90 metres to save a try.
It comes to Dearden. Reynolds is up there quickly. And collars Dearden. The ball comes free. And it's play on. And it's Walsh. And he's away. And he outruns Chad Townsend. The last line is Drinkwater. A clip over the
Position. 37 metres out. Right in front. This time off the coast. Off the coast. My goodness. Canberra come back with the ball. We have seen it all. And now we're seeing even more. And Strange. He is away for the Raiders. Supported Weeks. That is the most remarkable rugby league moment in the most remarkable rugby league season. In the most remarkable.
Carrigan at first receiver. Reynolds. Walsh held it up. Now it's been put down and picked up here by Purdue. The race is on. He gets away from Walsh. Boy, he's got some toe. Jackson Purdue goes the length of Suncorp Stadium and scores a try for North Queensland.
Receives from Bolton. Yongi throws the intercept. Here's the chance for Warbrick in game number 50. Riley Smith is chasing. He's out of his league, you'd reckon, against Warbrick. Lomax chases in vain. And it's a try in game number 50 for the Kiwi.
It's a game day ritual. Run the ball like Mitchell, or you can be like Reynolds and Skippel. Give it a Johnston and you'll get triple. Pass it to Cleary, you know he'll run the pitch. Score points like Chaboyevich. I'm game day fit, no need a switch. Cooking up like Cookie Man's in the kitchen. Who's that on the wing? It's Sivo. Score, try and do the Guffrino. Don't get too rowdy or too keen, or you'll end up